I'm stood in front of the Amalfi, which is the latest addition to the Pegasus Grande GT75 range. Now this will be a family favourite, not just thanks to the space, because it's an 8-foot wide caravan that's 7.8 metres long. Now that's the shipping length is 7.8 metres long. Now this is a 6-berth caravan. It has a fixed double bed and fixed bunk beds too. It has an MTPLM of 1750 kilos, which means you can tow it with a car such as Volvo's XC40 Recharge Twin. But let's go inside and take a look. Turning left through the door, we are in the lounge of the Amalfi. Now, this is an 8-foot wide caravan. There's lots of space width-wise, but also these seats are 6'2" long, which makes a really large lounge. Plus also, you can convert this to a super large double bed by pulling out this middle section here, or they could even be used as single beds. Now, if you're entertaining, bearing in mind this is a 6-berth caravan, you could even have friends round too. We have a centre pull-out, and we have an occasional table which would fit here. Now, talking of the lounge, this is fitted with the optional Washroom upholstery, which comes with AquaClean. There's lots of tech in the Amalfi for you and your family. Now, to start off with, there are 5 USB points throughout the van, in these spotlights above my head and throughout the caravan. Plenty of 230-volt sockets as well. Now, if you'd like to keep your family entertained on those long summer nights or even those dark winter nights, it's pre-wired for Wi-Fi, and if you're off-grid, it's also fitted with a solar panel. Now, keeping your family warm is the tried and tested 𝗚𝗲𝘁 combi system, which heats not just the inside of the caravan, but also the hot water for your sinks and shower as well. The GT75 also has the new media station, which includes a portable Sonos speaker, wireless charging for your phone, and also a pop-up with additional USB points. And above the door, there's the new Vegas control panel. As you'd expect on the Pegasus Grande GT75 range, the Amalfi has a well-specced kitchen. We'll start with the cooker and the hob. Under this cupboard is a dual fuel hob. That means you have a separate electric hot plate and 3 gas burners. It also has a separate grill and a separate oven below that. Lots of worktop space, especially with this cover down, and there's also lots of storage too. Around the sink, you have cupboards above and below and a separate cutlery drawer. Above that hob is a microwave, which doesn't need that glass plate, so you won't have to worry about stowing it away before you travel. Opposite the sink is the new Thetford Tower fridge. Now this is 137 litres, so you'll be able to fit everything you need in there for a family holiday. And it also has a 15-litre separate freezer. The Amalfi has a centre washroom. Now, a couple of caravans ago, we had a caravan with a centre washroom, and it worked really well for us as a family. Separate shower frees up a lot of space, and you have lots of changing room to the middle. Now, to my right is where the loo and the basin is. Now, this has a semicircular wall to my right, which gives it lots of room in there. You also have lots of storage, not just in the vanity unit, but there's also a separate cupboard above the loo. Now, this centre washroom also works as another aspect as well, because if you have guests or you have family members staying at the front, not only do you have a door here, there's a sliding door behind me as well. So you can section off the caravan and no one will disturb anyone if they need the loo in the middle of the night. But it's the bedroom in the Amalfi that really does make this a family favourite. To my right, really large fixed double bed. To my left, fixed bunk beds. Now the bunk beds are 6'2" long, and importantly, because I know my children would argue about this when they were smaller, they are both identical. There are storage units at the end of each bed. They are the same. There's a light for reading, again the same, and both have a window, again the same. Now you can separate the beds off individually. There are curtains to each of the bunks and also a wraparound curtain around the double bed itself. As for storage in the Amalfi, there's lots of room for your bits and bobs. Plenty of room under this fixed double bed and also under this fixed bunk bed here, both of which are accessible by locker doors from the outside. Behind me is a full-length wardrobe with cupboards to the bottom, and there's also more storage above the bed in these locker doors which continue towards the front of the caravan. And to make sure you look at your best, there's also a full-length mirror at the foot of the bed. So in summary, this is the perfect caravan for that family holiday. It's a 6-berth van and it has a double bed, which means you haven't got to make up a bed at night, and you also have fixed bunks, which is very rare in the caravan layout. Twin axle, 8 foot wide, lots of space inside, and a very adaptable layout.